trees, crops, rocks, water. These are examples of natural resources. Things found in nature that people use in everyday life. It is important to know where natural resources come from and how they are used. There are two types of natural resources: renewable and non-renewable. Renewable resources can be replenished. For example, when crops are harvested for food, more crops can be planted and grown again. Non-renewable resources are things that cannot be replenished once they are used up. We use non-renewable resources every day, perhaps without even knowing we are. Take coal, for example. Coal is a black rock found under Earth's surface. Coal miners dig out the coal, and at power plants, coal is converted into electricity. Electricity allows us to turn on the lights in our home, to use a computer, to turn on the television, and so much more. Another non-renewable resource is oil. Oil is also found beneath Earth's surface, and large drills are used to reach the oil and extract it. Another resource that cannot be replenished once it is used up is natural gas. Natural gas can be found underground or under the ocean floor. Drills and pipes are used to obtain this non-renewable resource. We often use natural gas for cooking and for heating our homes. We are also surrounded by renewable resources, things that can be used and naturally replaced to be used again. Many renewable resources can be used as energy sources. Scientists have been working with renewable energy sources, things that are different from fossil fuels like oil and coal, which are non-renewable. Popular renewable energy sources are wind, sunlight, and water. This wind farm is a good example of how we can use wind energy. Here you will find nearly 5,000 wind turbines. They look like giant windmills, don't they? These turbines have huge blades that catch the wind and spin. As the blades turn, they move a series of gears and shafts which are connected to a large generator. The generator converts this movement into electricity. Wind farms, like this one, are large enough to provide electricity for major cities. Now let's take a look at a power plant. This plant produces hydroelectricity. That means it uses the power of water to create electricity. When water from a lake is released, it travels down a type of tunnel called a penstock, picking up speed as it goes. This fast-moving water goes through a turbine in the power plant, causing the turbine to spin. The spinning powers the generators which produce electricity. The water keeps moving through the plant until it falls into the river and flows along on its way. Let's leave this wonder of water power and dry off in the desert. Here is the Mojave Desert. It is the home of the largest solar farm in the world. On this type of farm, the crop is solar power, which is taking the energy of the sun and turning it into energy that we can use. Solar cells capture sunlight and transform its energy into electricity. How much electricity? The solar farm in the Mojave Desert provides power to almost 150,000 homes. Some people think that solar farms are only helpful when the sun is shining. Well, energy can be stored so that it can be provided later, even at night. Now that you know what natural resources are and how we use them, can you figure out ways to use them responsibly?